Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, 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 everybody. I hope and pray that your week is off to an amazing start. Do me a huge, huge favor and put in the chat where you're joining me from. I would absolutely love, love, love to give you a shout out. I hope you guys have missed me. I took a break. I was like, I've been working to like a crazy woman. So I took a couple of weeks off from doing wife chat, but I'm back. I hope and pray that you guys had an amazing, amazing Mother's Day. Do me a favor and put in the chat where you're joining me from. I would absolutely love, love, love to give you a shout out again. It is Tuesday, and you guys know what goes down here on Tuesday. Wife chat goes down here on Tuesday. So do me a huge, huge favor. Please, please put in the chat where you're joining me from, and I would love to give you a shout out. Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I truly, truly appreciate you. Put in the chat where you're joining me from so I can give you a shout out. Again, you guys, I hope and pray for all the mothers. Hi, Frederick. Thank you so much for joining me from Pennsylvania. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Again, you guys, I hope and pray that all the mothers out there had an amazing Mother's Day. I had a great Mother's Day. Gil and my kids just loved on me. Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I took a couple of weeks off. I just been getting some rest and taking care of me. And so, again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Put in the chat where you're joining me from. I would absolutely love, love, love to give you a shout out. Hi, Angela. Thank you so much for joining me from the Atlanta area. I appreciate you. I will be in Atlanta teaching in July. Hopefully, you can join me if you visit my website, gailcrowder.com. I'm going to be teaching at the Thrive Summit. So I would love, love, love to meet you. Do me a favor, go visit my website, and I would love to see you in the Atlanta area in July. Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope and pray that you guys miss Wife Chat. Again, like I said, I took a couple of weeks off just to take care of me, but I'm back. So let me just start. Tonight's chat comes from a future wife. I definitely will check out the details. Thank you so much, Angela. Again, it's the Thrive Summit, and it's happening in Atlanta. And I would love, love, love to meet you. Um, this comes from a future wife, and she's from Wichita, Kansas. And this is her chat to me. Dr. Gail, I am 24 years old and I am still a virgin. I'm going to get married in July of 2025. Can you please give me some tips on how to not hurt when I engage in intercourse for the first time on my wedding night? Me and my future husband have been watching your videos for the last 3 months, and you truly have blessed us with your wisdom and how long you and Mr. Gill have been married. And I just want to say thank you for being open and honest with your struggles and your marriage. I appreciate you. But I do need help because everyone has been telling me that the first time I engage is going to be painful and it's not going to be good. Okay? Well, I had the pleasure of speaking not only to this young lady, but I also talked to her fiance. Because as you guys know, anytime you reach out to me to do a wife chat or anything, I will always try to reach back out to you. And I want to answer some questions I get all the time. Dr. Gail, if I comment on your videos on YouTube, or if I make a comment on one of you, is that really you responding? The answer is yes. I dedicate at least 30 minutes out of my day, for the most part, to respond to whoever puts a comment on my YouTube, on any of my social media platforms. If you send me an email, it is me responding, because my thing is that I value you guys, And yes, do I have an amazing assistant and do I have amazing people who work for me? The answer is yes. But my thing is that you guys want me as much as I can give you. So it is me responding on my YouTube, and it is, if you do email me, I am the one responding. If you inbox me, it is me who is responding. Okay. I just want to clear that up. And so I had the pleasure of speaking to both of these young people who are excited about being married. He has been able to engage one time prior to him getting married, but once he met his future wife, he said that he was going to remain celibate. So when they get married in July, that they both will be coming to the table, celibate. She has never engaged. He has only engaged once. So I had a really good session with them just to prepare them and to take away some of the pressure that some people feel when it's their wedding night. Now, let me just, I'm very open and honest with people. So many people put a lot of credence on sex on the wedding night. Let me just tell you, you're going to be burnt out, you're going to be tired, and let me tell you, it's probably not going to be even that good because you're too tired. But anyway, let me give this young lady some tips. And if you are still a virgin at age 24, I applaud you. And I am very, very proud of both of them going into their marriage, trying to be prepared in order for this to be the best thing is. But what I did tell them both is, if you spend a lot of time doing the vows, dancing, doing all of these things, by the end of the night you might not have anything left. And if you don't engage on your wedding night, it's okay. Don't let people tell you that it's not okay. It is okay if you don't. But again, if they want to engage, I did my best to prepare them. So let me tell you some things that I talked with them about. Of course, I was more in depth with them, but the first thing that I did tell both of them is to slow down and to really, really have a conversation. And we had an in-depth conversation about what she thinks her needs are, because right now she does not know, and what his sexual needs are. Okay, so we had a great conversation, but I did tell them both to really focus in on foreplay and to slow down and not try to rush. So focus in really, really on foreplay in order for both of their bodies to get to a space where they want to engage, and allow her body to warm up as much as possible. So that's the first thing. Really focus in on foreplay and to take their time and not be rushed and not be trying to get to a space that their bodies are not ready to get to at any moment. So focus in on foreplay. Number two is, I really told her to invest in a quality lube, for the simple fact is that it does not have to be super painful, but it is going to be painful. And so I gave her some breathing techniques and some ways that she can relax, but she needs to invest in a quality lube, because they're both inexperienced, and I need for her to invest in a quality lube. I told her about Just Like Me, which is a really good water-based lube that is made by Pure Romance. I told her about Sliquid, and I told her about Good Clean Loving, which you can buy off of Amazon. Those are really good quality lubes that do not give you any kind of infections or anything like that. Hi, Darnell. Thank you so much for joining me from Baltimore. I appreciate you. Okay. So invest in a really good quality lube, but my main focus was them both being very comfortable and really focusing in on foreplay and really allowing their bodies to take over. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is for her to invest in a really good lube and for them both to take their time. The number three is for them, and I sent them a lot of resources, but I gave them a book called Position Yourself for Pleasure, because again, they're both very inexperienced, and so I told them to try different sex positions And the first one, I did not want them to try the missionary position because again, she is a virgin. So I gave them some different positions that they should try first, so it will not be so painful when they first engage. Okay, and so try different sex positions that feel good, and they need to be having meaningful conversations through this first journey in order for both of them to get what they want and to learn and to experience each other's bodies. Okay, so I did send them a ebook that I have called Position Yourself for Pleasure, and it tells you how to achieve different sex positions, what is the benefits of it, and all those different kind of things. So I did equip them with that as a resource. So I told them to try many different sex positions and not just the missionary sex position, because again, it can be very painful, especially since she is coming into her marriage as a virgin. Okay. And the fourth thing that I stress to everybody is communication is the key, right? Communication, that does not feel good. That is painful. Can we, whatever, make sure that you're communicating um, often and through the whole entire process. Because again, the thing is that are they going to get it perfect the very first time? The answer is no. But can it be pleasurable the very first time? The answer is yes. And I want to make sure that they learn to communicate now, because as their marriage progresses, they will be able to have these meaningful conversations inside and outside of the bedroom as they begin to uh, progress until they go into glory. Because again, her body's going to change, his body's going to change, their sexual needs are going to change as they grow together and as they age. And if you're not able to start off having meaningful conversations about it, it's going to just become harder and harder, and then they're going to end up in situations where they can't have those meaningful conversations. So we started off by having conversations, what the expectations are, and all those kind of things. And I was really, really glad that they reached out and I was able to have this conversation with them. So my thing is that if you're in a situation where you're first beginning to engage, the first thing is being able to have a conversation with your future spouse or your spouse about what your sexual needs are, your wants, your desires, what feels good, what does not feel good. All of those things you need to be able to communicate with your spouse about. Okay. And so hopefully this chat not only helps them, which I know that it did because we had, like I said, an amazing conversation, but it helps anybody that is going into their marriage or experiencing some kind of discomfort when it comes to engaging in meaningful sex. Okay. Um, Again, you guys, thank you so much for hopping on, Angela. Great information for young. Yeah, thank you. You're more than welcome. And again, like I said, if you guys want me to do a chat, no topic is off limits for me. And I will never tell your name. I will just say where you're from, and I will present your thing. And if I don't know, I won't make it up. I will always do the research and try to give you the best information that I can. Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I do have some things coming up in June the 7th. Myself and another colleague of mine that has been in this relationship space, marriage space for a long time. We're teaming up and we're going to help people who are in marriages that are on the brink and they really don't know how to come off the brink. That it might be that you're not communicating well. It might be that you're not engaging in sex. It could be whatever it is, and it's called troubled marriage. Whatever the trouble is, and we both have been married over 30 years. We're going to address a lot of these things, and we're going to create a safe place for you to really come and get some good advice on just how to be married, how to get past some of the things that you might be facing in your marriage. If you want more information about that, visit gailcrowder.com, and it's on under featured events. I would love for you to join me if you're in a situation where you're feeling like, I can't, we just can't get past these stumbling blocks in our marriage, we would love, love, love to have you join us. Also, again, I will be in Atlanta in July teaching at the Thrive conference. I would love, love for you if you're in the Atlanta area, or if you want to travel, please go visit my website for that. And in August, I will be doing something for women, really talking about their vaginal health and menopause and all those kind of things. And so I have some things coming up that I've been asked multiple times to teach. So, again, you guys, thank you so much for supporting me in everything that I do. If you want to talk to me, you can visit my website in the middle of the page. You can schedule a free 15-minute call with me. I'm not trying to sell you anything, I'm just trying to help you with one problem, one situation, and give you a tool or strategy to help you stay in this vein called marriage. Also, if you want me to do a chat, you can inbox me on any of my platforms, or you can email me. Again, I keep the chats coming. I put them in rotation. I will always reach out to you and say, hey, I'm going to feature your chat to try to get more additional information, or just for you to be able to hop on and see how I answer your chat. Again, you guys, thank you so much. I hope and pray that you guys, you women that have children, or even if you don't haven't birthed children, but you are a mom or a mentor, I hope you had an amazing Mother's Day. And again, you guys, thank you so, so much for joining me. If you have any questions, if you need me, you guys know how to find me. And again, you guys, thank you so much for all your support. I truly, truly appreciate you. Like I said, I enjoy what I do, and I consider it a privilege and an honor to be able to come before you guys. Have an amazing, amazing night.